What's up, guys? MC Clap Your Hands here. Today I'm finally providing you guys with a commentary. Real commentary, sitting down, trying not to cut too much, trying to keep it real. And this commentary is about Uncharted 4. Now, if you weren't aware, Uncharted 4, the next Uncharted game produced by Naughty Dog, blah blah blah, recently underwent a stress test, which is sort of a beta, I guess. I'm not really too sure on the technically, but I mean it's to put the stress on the online multiplayer, I guess. Stress test, makes sense. So I undertook it and I played it a little bit. I didn't get to play any on Friday. I played it Saturday and Sunday, which was the 5th and 6th of March. And let me tell you what, this it's just pure fun. That's just the simplest word I can put into this game, is just fun all around. The gameplay, just everything. And the game, I'm just going to go through a couple things about what I've seen so far with this game and why I'm going to buy it and why you guys probably should too. First off, the environments and the maps that I played were gorgeous. They were just great. They showed off the PlayStation 4 really well and its capabilities. There's a jungle map, which don't ignore
Really?
this, by the way. If I can ignore that. There's a jungle island map. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just basically put in the Amazon. It was my favorite map, and one of the reasons for that was just because of how good it looked. It just looks so good. All the textures are just great. All the little areas that you can climb to, it's just like, with the movement system of Uncharted, if you're so familiar with it, it's kind of Assassin's Creed-ish in a way that you can have access to a lot of areas where you don't normally think you would be. And that brings me to another point of the grappling hook. Now, this is something new for Uncharted, for sure. It's kind of like having Spider-Man's web shooter ability almost, in the most realistic sense that you think you could have it in. It's just like at certain points in the map you'll see like a grappling hook, press L1 and you can swing from it. Now normally it's in a semi-guided direction. It's not really in a direction that you can just choose to just go around in a circle that much. It's mostly directed in a certain direction, but it's really fun. It really gives a new level to it. Although if you're just swinging into a group of 2 or 3 people, then you're just gonna get shot down instantly. But it's very cool. It's very versatile. It goes good with the fast-paced feeling of the game. And that's the next thing I wanted to talk about, because I played The Last of Us multiplayer a lot. And the one thing I learned with that game was patience. You had to have a lot of patience to play that game. It was a lot of just waiting situations that you had to be in. Real patient, you hide, you pop out, you be sneaky. This is the total opposite. It's the same as any other Uncharted 2 multiplayer has been. It's really fast-paced. You just kind of run and gun. There's not really anywhere like a good area for camping and anything. So it's just... And I like that ability. Not many people would like that, but I personally love that style of gameplay. Even in Call of Duty, I'm always kind of the run and gun type of guy, and it suits me very well to just kind of get in there and just kill. Next thing I wanted to talk about on the same subject is the guns. Now, going back to The Last of Us, if you guys have ever played that game, you know that there was only one technical full auto rifle, and even that had a slow firelight, like that. This obviously has a lot more faster firing guns. Now there's a couple snipers. There's a semi-auto sniper, there's a bolt-action sniper, just like there was in The Last of Us as well. But what I'm just saying is that this is a lot more focused on faster firing weapons. Definitely, there's not as many single fire. Most of the guns are really good. My favorite, which I use throughout this entire gameplay, is the HS-39, I believe it was called. I just called it the Scar H. It reminded me of the Scar H. It kind of looks like the Scar H up close. And it was really strong, fast rate of fire. It had really good damage. A lot of people used the typical AK-47. That was the #1 gun that I saw people using the most. Was probably the AK-47. One of the other guns that I liked, which is actually a semi-automatic gun, that's kind of like the semi-auto rifle in The Last of Us, was called the M30, and it had like a scope on it, and it fired really fast. Had strong damage. It was really good. I know this is still just sort of a beta, not really, and I'm assuming that most of what is in that was in this will be in the full game, mostly untweaked. So hopefully we get to retain the level of strong that most of these were. Uh, Now going over that in the gameplay is the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is the magic totem thingies. Another new thing to this multiplayer, which I found to be a very good choice. I guess choice isn't really the word. A very good addition is what I mean to say. There's numerous different things you throw out. You can heal people with, damages people with. There's a couple different ones. The one I just threw out damaged people, and it's really fun to just throw those out and to see what they do. Especially like if you have two people down, you throw one down and they're instantly revived. It's a great feature. Overall, this game was very fun to play. I love the guns, I love the gameplay, I love everything that they've added into the game. I honestly can't say one negative thing about this game so far. And
glorious.
You're gonna hear that in the gameplay, yeah. So, like and subscribe for whenever this game comes out in May. I will be playing this a lot more. You'll be seeing it. Please like, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.